Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. So, I guess the question is like, what happens when you lose hope? I'm bringing this up because I'm getting quite a few emails from you guys, and it's really sad to hear how people are losing hope. I mean, I always tell you, faith isn't hope, but what happens when you don't even have hope? We all have a decision to make. I want to tell you right now, this is a very difficult planet to be on. I mean, we all have that to deal with, no matter what your circumstances, whether you chose an easy ride or not. We all have to deal with some difficulties. You could be dealing with depression or sadness in the best of circumstances. I met somebody recently who her whole life was her husband, and all the money in the world isn't going to bring him back. She lost him a few years ago, and I can tell that she's a little lost. She's a little lost in this world and not sure of what direction to go in. A lot of people get to that point. In fact, I'd say pretty much everybody's got that turning point in their life once or twice or a dozen times when you have to say, I'm still here, and so I really do need to make a choice. And if that choice can include changing the world to make it a better place and contributing, you will find a purpose, a use that will take the attention off of your worries and your problems, and maybe they won't go away. Maybe you'll still miss that person who's gone, and maybe life isn't going to be exactly the way you want it to be, at least not now. But when you refocus, and I've done many videos on giving, what happens is you stop focusing on yourself, which is what manifests that situation. So when you're completely worried and you're always thinking about what you're dissatisfied with, you're actually creating more of that energy. The universe is not judging or saying, hey, Bob or Susan is depressed about this situation, I'm going to send them something else. If that happens, it's because you have opened yourself up to change and you're ready for it. So you are asking, you are actually doing it. But the universe will never do anything separate from you because it is you. You are one and the same. It's the same energy. So you are actually the person placing the order, creating that manifestation that's going to come into your life. If you are in a very dire situation, if you're so focused on the situation, you're not focused on a solution. How can I change this situation? What can I give? What can I do to take that focus off of me thinking constantly about that problem? And how can I turn that around and look at what can happen in the meantime that's going to at least alleviate some of the sadness and depression. You see, everything you focus on is what you create. So if it is this really horrible job or financial difficulties, ask yourself, what could possibly turn things around? Because you have created that yourself. You have been put in that situation to be, let's just say, I don't even like the word tested, but to experience it. What will you do with it? You still have a choice. So I know it's difficult. I do. I experience these things myself. You get tired sometimes, right? But all I know is that if I don't give 100%, the 100% that you can at the moment, at any time, no matter what is happening in my life, then I will look back and say, you really didn't do your best, Landria. You didn't do that good job. You didn't show kindness when you could have. Have you ever done that? Allowed your mood or personality to dictate anger on somebody else? It's not your best. Use the situation and ask yourself, if what I've been thinking and doing has kept me in this negative situation, what person do I have to need to be? What thoughts do I have to have? What beliefs do I have to have that are going to change the circumstances? What actions do I need to take? See, when you do all of these things, especially taking action, even if your heart's not into it, you're creating, you're changing a situation. I'm here in Florida, and a taxi is coming by. I'm going to let you watch this. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Do yourself a favor. Go easy on yourself. Don't focus on your current situation. Envision the different life, the life with you happy, the life with you with the new job, the life with you flourishing. But just remember something. It's not about that money. It's not about that job. And I see you guys so focused on it that you're not understanding what it is you're supposed to do to change the situation. It's not about winning the lottery to remove the situation. It's about changing you. It's about changing your life, how you're seeing things, what you're placing your importance on. And it's not that material world. None of that is going to save you or change you. Can you say, what can I do to turn this around? I need to change the situation. Nobody else can do that for me. And then you take that action. You stop saying the situation is going to be me replacing it with another material item or another person or something else. Because what you're realizing now is that person is not your happiness, because if it goes away and you're not happy, your happiness lies inside here. So you can lose anything and still be happy in here when you're awakened. An awakened state is what we're here to achieve. And if you have to continue to give to other people to find that, then so be it. I thought maybe Gatsby the kayaking dog was down there. So I'm going to let you go and think about what you can do in your life to place the focus on something else that'll bring this planet to, let's say, a higher frequency, to be something greater than we've created right now. You do that, the floodgates are going to start opening you. Gifts will come to you. Not how can I win the lottery so that I can have money, and then you say you're going to give, because you know that's not going to happen. If you're not giving now, it's about what you can do now with where you are now. You will find joy. You will find happiness. You will find all of that when you give it. And when you're so focused on me and my job, my income, and my money, and my winning the lottery, and all of that, my answer is always going to be to you, look at how you're thinking right now. Is everything focused on you, the individual, that's separate from everything? Or you, the one energy that needs to share joy and happiness that affects all of us, that will actually reflect back on you? It has to. Quantum physics. So I'll say it again. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.